Today I'm in New York, flying back to Chicago later this afternoon, and I thought to myself, what are some of the top tips and tricks that I've learned in all my travels that I could share with you all to help get you through the airport smoothly? Welcome back to another Carryology video where we help you explore better ways to carry. My name is DaveSam, Carryology Gear Reporter. Before we get into the tips and tricks, a little bag intro. The bag I'll be using today is the Peak Design Travel Backpack. This is the Huckberry edition, so you can see it's got that coyote colorway with the X-Pack material on it. Otherwise, it is pretty much identical to the original Peak Design one in all the other colorways. I chose this because it is the king of flexibility. It goes from 27 to 33 liters, which is just perfect for travel on the 33 side, and then also great for everyday carry when you're in your city or wherever you are and you just want to compress it down and start using it for your days. All right, first tip, one bag to rule them all. The fewer bags you have, the easier it will be for you to get through the airport and get through security. Now, this does have one little nuance. If you have Tetrised your bag together so finely that you're the only person that can do it, this might actually increase your delay if you do have an additional security stop. Additionally, if you've only got one bag, one of the nice things is you don't have to wait in any of those extra lines. So you're not going to have the standard gate check line or the checked bag line, and more importantly than anything, you're not going to have the dreaded carousel line where you're waiting for your bag on the other end when you just want to get to your destination. All right, tip number 2, avoid liquids if you can. Now, this is mostly going to apply to our toiletries, but ultimately liquids are going to be the number one thing that slow you down in the security line. If you do want to avoid any slowdowns, just avoid liquids altogether. Most things can be picked up at your destination. If you do bring any liquids, just remember the important or ever important TSA rule 311. That's a 3 ounces or less for any of your liquids, and all your liquids have to fit in a single 1-quart Ziploc bag. Tip number 3, and this one is absolutely critical, bring your own snacks. If you bring your own snacks, you don't have to wait in any of those pesky lines at the airport. You also never want to have to be making a choice between being hungry and being on time. If you can avoid it, bring your own food. Pro tip, I would not bring candy, not very satiating. Try and bring nuts, protein bars, other things like that. I haven't gone to the store yet, but I'm going. All right, the 4th tip for getting to the airport faster is get digital versions of all of your travel documents. Every airline I've ever flown has some app now that you can get your ticket at least 24 hours in advance. And if you don't have a smartphone for whatever reason, which should be pretty rare these days, find a computer 24 hours in advance, go to the website, log in, print your ticket, put it in a fanny pack or something and bring it with you, but don't waste your time at the airport going to check in. All right, tip number 5 is dress for success. It is absolutely essential to be warm as you are going through the airport and on planes, but you don't want to be trading warmth for speed. So bring something that's easy to take off. Those oversized sweaters, though they're great, can be really cumbersome as you're going through security. Bring those slip-on shoes and those easy zip-up jackets if you want to bring a jacket. Same thing goes for boots. You don't want to be wearing those 10-inch lace-up boots that are going to take a ton of time to untie and retie, especially if they've got some metal in them. You are going to struggle getting through security. Break from the tips for a second. This new LaGuardia airport is pretty awesome. They did it right too. Right when you walk in, call the gates, they have all the shopping. In case you need more snacks. All right, tip number 6 is invest in things like TSA pre-check, clear, and other items that get you through security faster. If you've got any of those, advanced credit cards or credit cards that you pay for, Amex, Chase, those types of things, most of the time, at least TSA pre-check is included. I think with the Amex Platinum Clear is included. So go ahead, take advantage of those things, and get yourself through the airport faster. And you are going through security in particular. Tip number 7, bring a fanny or a sling. I know I said one bag travel is the rule, but an extra little bag can go a long way, especially for all those little things in your pockets. Keeping them close at hand, right in front of you, is really, really critical sometimes when you're trying to speed through the airport. You want to bring something that's big enough for your phone, ID, headphones, wallet, all of those things, but also has a little bit of flex for snacks and other things that you might bring with you. The nice thing about bringing a fanny is that all those important documents that you need to have as you're going through the airport are super secure and right in front of you, and you know which pockets they're in. You don't have to do the standard search every time you're looking for something. And tip number 8 is you catch more bees with honey instead of vinegar. Basically, don't be a jackass, be nice. Everybody at the airport is in a rush or just trying to do their job. You're not the only one, so be nice to people. You're far more likely to get what you want or get what you need if you're just being cooperative and nice. Try not to be in other people's way as well. Thanks for watching another Carryology video. Hopefully these 8 tips will help you get through the airport more smoothly on your next travels. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Snacks.